final match of week number 6 of the minor league esports regular season is upon us. It's Master League, it's standard, it's the Express and the Lightning set to do battle here. Over 5 games set, one team trending upward, one team looking to start trending upward. With me again is Foof. We're talking about this a little bit off the air. This seems like a David versus Goliath. It's the 11-19 Lightning up against the 21-9 Express. Can the Lightning strike the train and pull them out of this one?
So that was my thing. I was sitting here going like, the David had the sling. You think of the underdog team usually have something. I don't know what the Lightning are going to have here. They're going to have to figure out something, be it bumps, be it demos, be it double touches, something. They have to find their moment and find maybe their mechanic that they're going to have to use to beat this team and just kind of start game one in the right way, because if they're not careful, there is a trend happening right now at ML, and that is the Express continuing just to roll over anybody in their way. They are 21-9, 5-1 in series records. And let's be honest, plain and simple, they are being led by that man Luke.
Exactly. It's pretty much an MVP caliber performance, 3.74 MVP rating, leading the team in goals, averaging 1.5 per game, which is pretty high when you consider that threes tends to be a little bit lower scoring in general, especially at the Master League level, where players are very consistent in terms of their rotations, their mechanical ability to keep the ball away from their net. For the Lightning, I think they're really going to have to lean on Jordan in this one. Hasn't really had the best start so far to standard 1-4 in the one series played, but that doesn't mean that there's not a lot of room to kind of grow in to a series. Enigma on the field leading the Lightning in a lot of statistical categories, but well behind the leaders for the Express. I think it might be time for Enigma also to step up big. They need a huge performance here together as a team to try and withstand the Express.
Well, if you talk about it tail to tape, if you're looking for two players who makes their mark, it's going to be Enigma versus Luke. And stats-wise, it leans towards Luke. Record-wise, it leans towards Luke. Feelings-wise, you probably want to lean towards Luke, but it is whoever comes out first and makes that statement, be it a challenge, be it a shot, be it a save, Jay. I want to see who can do that first.
Really going to come down to the Lightning, I think, on this one. If they manage to stop the Express early in this series, if they can come out of this one quickly, and how about that? Jordan picks up on the Enigma slow floating aerial play. Just one touch. That's all that's left. There's no boost left in the tank. They're falling. The Express don't know that. Jordan sneaks in underneath and ramps off the bottom of their teammate's car. That one catches the Express off guard. The Lightning strike first.
My hands are in the air. The Lightning have done it. A punch in the mouth 7 seconds in. Luke and company reeling here. Didn't even get to go off the rosters that we have Luke, Colors, and bonus points here on the Express. And then rocking for the Lightning, Jordan, Manatee, and Enigma's already looking to find another one here for the Lightning. They have a lot of pressure early. The Express reeling here. Got hit hard and have to find some control.
That one's a little bit awkward as well, as the Express are struggling just a bit to get through midfield. The Lightning have set up really well early on, and the Express aren't getting the best ability to pass over midfield. The long one by Luke, put right back by Enigma, might sneak in upper 90. Bonus points is awkward. Manatee looking for the shot, comes through. The Lightning have 2 as they catch the Express completely on their heels.
I mean, that's another... It didn't get counted for the assist, but that should have been an assist. Not close enough in touches, but the Lightning taking advantage of that space on the backboard, bouncing down. It is a 2-0 lead, not even a minute in.
This is exactly what you want to do when you're the underdog team. Get under the skin of the other team right early and off the bench. It's exactly what they've done here. They've made it awkward. Jordan with a big save. Not out of danger, though. Bonus points. Can't find the handle. Took too long. And Jordan will save it away, but Colors finally gets one back for the Express as the Lightning a little bit struggling to clear their lines here.
Woo, Jordan standing tall, but unfortunately gets sent out. Enigma can't make the save. Colors cuts this lead in half, and we have a shootout, Jay. 1 minute and 6 seconds in. 3 goals have been scored. Both teams, every player has a shot. I'm excited.
All right, well, I talked about standard not being a high-scoring game mode. Okay, I'm just going to eat my words here. Unless this stays as low-scoring as it is, but it doesn't feel like it. These teams are swinging for the fences. Colors launches this one. Manatee's going to have to try and get there. Actually posts up as Colors will put it off the post for Luke. Perfect play by the Express. Bait in the challenge, bait in the miss save, and then get the cleanup play.
Just knew that Colors had no shot. So he draws that goalkeeper out and then dishes it back to none other than the man that met the legend Luke for the Express, and they tie this game up a minute and a half in. It was all Lightning for the first minute. Now, the second minute, only halfway done, it has been all Express.
The Express, after those first two early goals, they've kind of settled it down. They've managed to get better control of that ball, and that was really what let the Lightning get those early chances. They caught these midfield transitional plays by the Express off guard. They forced the Express to dump the ball without a real presence to follow up on it, and they put it back in, made them scramble. Now that the Express have got the wheels underneath them, the Lightning are the ones struggling to get that ball past midfield. That first clear by Enigma, their first real big opportunity in the last 15-20 seconds.
A lot of space here, though. Enigma puts it on. The pass to Manatee. Manatee now locked to Jordan. Jordan puts it in. It is 1, 2, 3. Just as easy as that, Jay.
Enigma does such a good job right off the post, and Manatee a great job pinning that ball in off the clear by Luke. Bonus points can only spin in net to try and desperately read where that shot's coming from. Jordan up all day for that one. As the Lightning get that one on the board, they get themselves in front yet again.
Well, back and forth we go. Usually you have like the feeling out of each other, but no, it is let's send everything we have. Both teams firing on all cylinders. Offense coming in spurts. Defense has been a premium, and now you want to see what defense begins to stand tall. What offense gains control. Jordan now has the ball here, a good 50. Manatee looking near post, but Ponus coming in, crashing down, putting it towards this Lightning net.
Ooh, that was a tight shot by Colors. Didn't miss by much. The Express now posting up, looking for a shot. They don't follow that one up, but they don't need to. They wait for that cleared by Manatee. They knew that they had just enough control of the space to wait for that possession, and this is where they're looking to be really strong here. Force the Lightning to throw themselves at it to try and get it clear, and then bring the possession back in, make it tough. They don't get it here, but look for them to keep that as they try to get back into this game.
They're trying to set the same trap that the Jets set up, just allow this Lightning team to overcommit, and now overcommitting themselves as Ponus gets the bump and getting back to the ball in time. Jordan had a dash of hope with there to make that lead 2 goals again. Enigma throwing it off the backboard here. Up is Luke, so Manatee can't get there. The demo comes through from Enigma. Now a dangerous push there as Colors looking for Luke here. The redirect attempt, but that Finnick just a little bit too flat that time.
All they need to do here is just keep this ball clear. The Express have done a really good job finding the 2-wave clear. They get the first play in, bait in one defender, but if the player on the ball loses it, there's another player following it up. Both teams have really done this well, and you get to see that kind of consistency in Master League where the players are able to get that first touch and follow up their teammate really effectively without feeling like you're overcommitting. It's that spacing, that understanding of the game that sets in as you get up into these ranks. These players, all, Grand Champ level type players. And all it really comes down to at this point, Foof, is just mistakes. When you force a team to make a mistake, you should have the ability to capitalize on it. And both teams doing a good job forcing each other into mistakes and getting this tight game one.
Ebb and flow beginning to set in here as both teams getting chances, but no one wanting to overcommit the Lightning. And a little bit of unfamiliar territory here. They're up and are in control. They just need to play smart here. I want to see them play to win, not play not to lose. As Luke looks out to midfield, he's got Ponus, but Ponus doesn't want to overcommit because that was a double there from Colors. So, Express now on their heels. Only 20 seconds here in game number 1. A statement win possibly on the horizon for the Lightning, trying to knock off this number 1 team, and that's a beautiful angle from Jordan. The hat trick being placed on that Octane.
Ona's trying to get through this, but 2 waves of play to keep it in. First challenge by Manatee, the second by Jordan. It gets into the corner, the Express can't cover it off, and that's a tight angle, a great shot, and puts the Lightning where they need to be. The insurance goal on the board with just 15 more seconds to take off this clock.
Now the Express are going to have to push here. Losing by 2 and losing by 3 are pretty much the same thing, but now Ponus with a lot of space here gets it on top of that remix, but no goal to be found. 3, 2, 1. Ponus is going to, no, can't keep it up here. Jay, the number 1 team, just got felled by the Lightning, who is number 15. We could have a series.
It's a long series, though, Foof, and I'd be remiss to say that Game 1 will tell us the story of it, but we talked about players needing to have a big series, and that performance by Jordan in game number 1 is a huge start. The hat trick, the savior, 100% shooting accuracy for the Lightning on that one, that's exactly the recipe that they needed for this one. They've got themselves in front. They withstood a little bit of fight back from the Express, and they just got exactly what they needed when they needed it most. The go-ahead goal, the insurance goal late, and really just put on a textbook performance both ways. You were talking about the ebb and flow. It was solid from both of the teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to go into Neo Tokyo with teams that, didn't really have bad performances either way. The Lightning just made the better of their chances when they needed to.
Just taking advantage, finding opportunities, and then making those opportunities count, Jay. And that's what the Lightning did, and that's what you have to do to throw off a good team like the Express. So now the Express down a game early in a very unfamiliar spot for them as Manatee throws it up, trying to find it here, but can't. Colors denying it. Luke putting it on that sidewall. But there are no Express players to continue this attack as the ball kind of settles at midfield. Ponus, a prodding shot forward. Both teams kind of in this middling boost, just trying to feel each other out, get some true control. Luke pass back for Ponus. Ponus 50'd hard there by Enigma. Colors looking forward. A shot attempt comes through, but Jordan puts it back into the corner.
See a little bit less of that midfield presence by the Lightning right now. The Express have done a good job forcing them back in, even when the ball goes long into the Express, and there hasn't been a lot of Lightning presence to keep up on that. Look for that to continue for the Express because it's really strong for them to try and hold that ball, and as Manatee buzzes the tower, kind of hits with a bolt of lightning, doesn't get the demo, but forces the Express into a little bit weaker possession play. That one bump gets a demo. Jordan recovers, so as the Express try to clear the way, still can't find a way through, and we remain tied at 0-0.
It's still 0-0. That's what the Lightning need to do. They need to survive. They need to find a clear. Jordan and Enigma both up. So is Luke, though. A double on the Lightning side. So a lot of double the commit again in the corner, but it works to perfection as they get the clear. Jordan has to run back, get some control here, putting the pressure back on the Lightning now, trying to find some offensive play here. Up is Manatee, but Luke keeps it high. Going to be able to clear it out in time this one.
I love what the Lightning have done, though. You saw Jordan falling back, knowing that there wasn't really any meat behind the clearance by Luke initially, so they're just able to drop back, grab the ball on that clearance to be able to take that away and keep the pressure on for the moment. They don't get the real good shot away, which is unfortunate, but they had the looks. They really just started to set up with that third player back behind the midfield line, waiting for the clearance to come out. Almost awkward from the Express as Onus threw that one towards their own net. Looked like it might have gone in, if not for the quick reactions of their teammates.
About to say, that's a very heated back pass towards your own net, but, opponent's point, calm and collected, obviously calculated, as now he's got Luke trying to climb that top ladder. Colors puts it on, but it's still too high. The Express knocking on this door, but it will not fall down. Enigma looking for the pass to Jordan. A nice flip reset, no, goes for his own. Manatee trying to force that third man back. Gets a good 50. No shot, though, coming through. Luke falls it down. Enigma gets the save, and both teams trading shot after shot, but we are still deadlocked at halftime.
This is exactly what we talked about, though. Neither team played poorly in game number one. It just felt like things were a little more squirrely for either team, and that's why we ended up seeing a lot more goals. Now that the rotations have set in, now that both of these teams have really got the measure of what one another are capable of, now we're seeing the real colors come out for both of these teams, pardon the pun. As Colors gets beat there, Jordan looking to loft one long, but Luke well positioned to try and keep that one away, keep us tied here, scoreless with 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes for someone to make their mark on this game. A demo comes through. The bump, I wish that would have made through. Bonus able to escape in time, so Luke catches it back off a teammate. Jordan throws it off the backboard. He's got Luke in transition. Manatee, though, playing that free safety back, waiting for it here for the Lightning. Enigma's up, a lot of boost, but that Finnick unable to find the ball in this wide open space of the air. Manatee 50ing hard there. Ponus has to get up and gets the save. Enigma running back. Now he's got one man up, going for the ceiling pass, but it won't hit there. Manatee keeps it up high. Enigma puts it off the backboard. In comes Jordan. Jordan denied at the point of attack by Colors.
The great little 1-2-3 out of the Lightning. They force the Express to go longitudinally across the way to try and cover off both sides of the net. It makes it really difficult for them to play. They don't get the shot away, which is unfortunate, but forcing the defense to go back and forth across their net almost always leads to good results because they have to spend a lot of boost and time thinking about where that ball's going instead of actually making the play happen.
It's about moving the defense, because when you start to move them around, the small holes that they have in their rotations get so much bigger. Like you talk about it, beat boost or beat not knowing where their teammates are truly in those communications. So Lightning doing a good job on offense, but still no goals to show for it here. Jordan with a dangerous touch there, but there are 3 blue cars between anyone and that blue net. Luke is off the sidewall but can't get it. Enigma misses the 50 here, so Ponus puts it low, puts it onto this blue side. Once again, Ponus 50 bouncing out. Up is Luke. He wants this near post shot. He's going to bounce it down. Manatee and Enigma there combining for that save.
This is a really tightly, tensely poised game number 2, as neither team wants to make a mistake. Teams so far combining for 13 saves. Pretty much everything thrown at the net at this point has been saved away by a player on either team. One last look at Luke trying to sneak that one in. Manatee with a great little touch actually to cushion that down for Jordan to clear away. That one was seeking by Luke. It's a final demo, and OT will decide game 2 as neither team finds a breakthrough in regulation.
Golden goal opportunity. Lightning, I want to put it to you simply, this is your chance. Make a statement win right here. But the Express, they are this team, and they are exactly who we thought they were, but Colors can't find it. Luke technically credited with the shot. That was an opportunity for the Express, unable to get it. But now Manatee, awkward there on the ball side rotation, ends up pushing it back home. Has some control, has to beat Colors here. Colors up high. Ponus now the last Express player back. A lot of dodging and weaving, but Jordan ends up having to hold this one.
It was a little bit awkward out of the Lightning, and still awkward too is Jordan actually having to chip that one back out. Enigma can't find the angle, and 2 Lightning players out of this one. They have to cover a lot of distance to keep that in, but they do so effectively. None of the Express players had a ton of boost left after that scramble. Still opportunity. Jordan looking for the Doomsday off the back. Won't get there. Luke has to clear it away before Enigma can get in. And really good weight too by Enigma. Want to call that out. Knowing to not throw yourself in at that one, looking for that golden goal. Be that free safety. Give your team a chance. If that chance doesn't come off, to at least keep possession in and the offense going.
Playing smart and not overcommitting. Very good. Sometimes it's hard to play reserved, especially in a game like this. So, as this overtime period continues to well on, you'll see these teams start to overreach a little bit, and who gets punished first? That's who I want to see. The Express. There was no one there. It was one lone yellow car. Both players sitting back, but Color says he doesn't need to be up there. Puts a shot on. Manatee has to get up and does. Luke unable to reach it in time. That Octane not quick enough in the air this one.
This is a big defensive stand right now for the Lightning. The boost tanks are getting dry. It's a great 50 by Enigma. Catches the Express off guard. That one falls a little uncontested from bonus points and might give the Lightning a chance to get this in transition. They force the giveaway out of the Express, but 2 Lightning players up might give it away, but a great block by Manatee falling on that will give them chance to recover. It's getting a little squirrely, Foof. 2 minutes into this overtime, still no score for either team as Manatee looks for one off the backboard and won't find it. We stay tied here in overtime.
That was a misread from Jordan. He cheated up. He read it the entire way, but didn't trust the ball bouncing down. Jordan slams on the brakes. What was an open goal turned away because of either miscommunication on hitting the double or not trusting the ball to fall down. Luke and the Express, the recipients of some hope here, as that was a sure opportunity. The Lightning now have it on top of this Fennec. Jordan going for the demo. Only things he ends up doing is pushing him into the ball.
It's unfortunate that demo might have actually opened the doors. Enigma had enough boost to keep control of that air dribble for a little while longer. You see the Lightning, the longer this goes, the scrambler it gets, but there it is! Jordan with the game winner, 2:43 in overtime.
They say records out the window, expectations out the window. The Lightning find a way. They are up 2-0 in the series. They take this game, a statement win. Jordan coming through in the end, getting a huge dunk.
2 MVP performances out of Jordan, and we said it in the pregame, we said it after game 1. They really needed a big showing in this series to maybe turn the Lightning season around. The overtime game winner, a savior out of them, a savior and an extra save out of Enigma, and not to mention Manatee as well, a couple of really clutch touches to back up as the 3rd player on that roster. The Express had no answers for this Lightning team. They couldn't find a way through. It was so delicately balanced for so long, Foof, that you really could just flip a coin and decide who comes out of this one.
It was a coin flip from beginning to end, and it was the pressure back and forth. A couple of epic saves on both sides. These teams had to press, and it was just came down to an absolutely absurd dunk from Jordan. And Jay, I told you, we got a series. It is 2-0. This is going to game 5 if the Express win 2 back-to-back. So now, this is an important game for the Express. They're going to give up their second series if they don't clean this up. 5 minutes on the clock. Game number 3. The Lightning looking to make the upset of upsets right now in the Master League.
Well, it's going to start out fast for the Express if it's going to start out at all, and they need to try and keep this one in the Lightning corner, and those transition plays, I think, are where the Lightning are going to have their biggest strength. If the Express let them get that ball back, we've seen it time and again, the Lightning have the great ability to make it uncomfortable for the Express, and that's really got to be frustrating if you're Luke. You've done so much in both of these games to try and get things over the line, it's just not quite enough. And the Lightning, they're happy-go-lucky at this point. They've got 2 wins in the bag. Anything more at this point is just extra gravy on top, because no one gave them a puncher's chance in this one.
I can agree with that, but I also think these guys are hungry. They are knocking on the door of knocking down a team that, you said it, no one gave them a chance. They could knock this down and do it in 3 games and then look to make it a 4-1 or 5-0 if they can secure this one. Manatee 50'd hard there by Ponus. The ball is up. Luke throwing it onto this blue side. The pressure very even from both sides, but the Lightning have committed and they have succeeded in the important times. Jordan getting the demo on the back end, so now Ponus and Colors in the same corner. A dangerous spot to be because that spawn, Luke, put him on that side as well.
I love what the Lightning are doing. The 1 player crashing the net and then 2 waiting at the midfield line for the possession. Look at this again from the Lightning. Manatee back, Enigma in on the clear. The Express will get control of this one, but just look at the way the Lightning are positioning at midfield. The Express have no answer for this one. They can barely touch the ball as Ponus is just driving around looking for a line at that one as the Lightning just get back and reset on rotation.
Well, Manatee, though, a smart move there. Knew he had Luke waiting in the wing, so didn't want to push it to him and trusted his teammate in the net. They caught me saying, uh-oh, but that is Luke finding the perfect angle near post. That is almost absurd. You don't think you can usually hit those from there.
That's exactly what the defenders are hoping for. They're expecting that quick shot is going to be a little too early, going to ring off the post. Luke gets it right, and that's exactly what you want to see if you're cheering the Express on here. You don't let the Lightning get ahead. You get in front early, and now is a chance to try and make them frustrated, make them have to play from behind a little bit, because they haven't so far in this series, Foof. Now we get to see what this Lightning roster really is made out of as adversity goes a little bit and they're against their favor finally.
Well, I would say that they haven't played truly from down, but they have been able to score. They had an 0-2 run in Game 1, so Lightning know how to reply. It has been punch, counter-punch, and Jordan threw it across the middle. Manatee doesn't want to commit being that third back. Very good comms here on both sides. No one overreaching, no one overarching, and no one over-rotating. The Lightning still in control. Jordan getting a demo there, trying to find a touch, and does. That's all 3 Express players in the same corner. Colors coming off and getting that near-post save.
Ooh, Enigma gets enough of that to keep it alive, but unfortunately Jordan, after aggressively keeping that one in, had to rotate back. And that's unfortunate for the Lightning. That was probably their best opportunity they've had all game to really put something in against the Express net after the demo forces the inadvertent triple commit in that far corner of Forbidden Temple. Still a lot of time left on the clock. 120 seconds plus change is plenty of time to find a single goal in Rocket League. And we saw last game, there's only 1 goal in some of these games, especially in threes. When the rotations are clean, they're crisp, everybody's humming along, and no one can find that golden chance to really put things through. Luke just can't quite fall on that one. Had the ground pinch set up, and Jordan has to clear the lines off the Lightning backboard.
But that's not going to be cleared. A clear and a save are different things, but Enigma combines the both, gets 75 from Sonics, keeping it only at a 1-goal lead. The Lightning surviving right now, but they need to thrive. They need to find some offense as the ball bounces back towards this Express side. Enigma locked on, but can't find connection there on the demo attempt. Luke is up playing for the Jordan touch and ends up beating him here. A great read there. Colors beat by Manatee in the corner of the ball, bouncing off the backboard. This Lightning time swarming, just waiting, trying to find something, but they cannot find that shot yet.
Virtually time ticking off the clock, although that double touch on the clear by Colors might give the Express more headaches than they wanted. Manatee, that's at a great angle. That might sneak in, and it does! Jordan on the doorstep picks up the pieces and ties the game at 1.
Tying it up, Jordan does it again. This is off the back of Manatee, though. Colors overruns it. That was probably going to find its way in since he overran it, but securing it and tying this game back up. The Lightning, they will not go away. They will not be denied, and they are trying to make it a 3-0.
That's exactly what you want to see at this point, although Luke has something to say about it and does. off the roof. The MVP elect for the Express will make this a 2-1 game.
Just able to get some control, and then it just sticks to the front of that Octane, and then just rubbing some dirt into that wound. The demo coming through. The Express punch, counter punch. Both of these teams doing such a good job of not letting momentum fully sit on either side. Jordan unable to get that one. Luke pushing it back into this corner. The Express only 48 seconds from them and getting their first win in the series.
It's a big, important game, too. It's the swing game of the series, especially down 2-0 in the set. You need something here if you're the Express. You've been dominant so far in threes. Is that one lurking back door? The Lightning will get it clear. Enigma not a lot of boost in the tank, and this is the worry for the Lightning. It took them a while to get themselves that opportunity, and it came off a big 50 foof. And if they're going to get back into this one, they need just a little bit more pressure on the Express. They can't anticipate them overcommitting badly here through the midfield.
But that was a double, and Enigma ends up putting it really far wide because Luke realized the double in time and coming back. Enigma, the soft dish off the backboard, but none other than Luke denying this one. Puts it around the last Lightning player. Probably going to go for a little bit of a pass here to Colors. Colors drops it up high. Ponus looking for the dunk down. It's going to hit off the backboard. Colors going to push this ball down. The Express take game number 3. They stem the bleeding, and they find a way back into this series.
Massive performance out of Luke on this one. Pretty much outscores both the teammates combined, which, I mean, this happens when you've got all the goals and the bulk of the saves. It's just the way the scoring works in Rocket League. But that's the response that the Express needed. They needed a big performance out of somebody. And why not Luke at this point? Already averaging a goal and a half a game. So why not get the two that see you through to at least get something out of this set? Now, it's 2-1. You know what the Lightning are capable of. The Lightning know what the Express are capable of. Now it really just comes down to the fine details of things, because the fine details are the difference between coming out of this series with something big or with kind of expected results.
Mm-hmm. You and I were talking, like, before the matches, we agreed that we felt like it was probably going to come down to just whoever got hot first, and we really thought that was what the Express do. That's what they've done all season, 21-9, and now here they are, down 2-1, but getting a win here, that allows you to get some of that momentum, get those old wheels rolling, and that's what's so hard for a train. Sometimes it's hard to get it rolling early, Jay, but now a big win here, momentum possibly on their side. The Lightning have to pull it back, and it's really just kind of another game one for the Lightning and the Express fighting to make this series.
Well, if the Lightning represent, like electric energy and progress, then maybe the Express are the old steam-powered, the ancient industrial way of doing things. Maybe it's just time for progress to take full center on this one. We'll see how it goes as the Lightning look to start this one off early on Utopia with a little bit of early possession, but a lot coming out of that as both teams a little bit struggling, I think, to start the rotation up early here in Game 4.
Think of like a John Henry-esque situation as Ponus throws it on. Denied by Enigma. The Lightning now caught on their own in. A double commit. The tactical myths coming through right now. Colors off the backboard looking for Luke. A big-time clear. Now it's a chance for Enigma, who has to run up to it. A good slowdown there. Jordan pops it over to Luke. The last man back. That last bastion of defense able to stand up in time and keep this deadlocked. 4:15 left on the clock, and now the Lightning still another one. Enigma not able to find it, looking for Manatee, who puts it in. Colors got the save, but gets dunked on in the end.
It got just a little bit awkward for the Lightning. Enigma had to drop off an offensive position to go back and try to keep this play alive. Does so perfectly. Finds a little bit of a seam between the Express, scrambling to get boost. Keeps the play alive, and Manatee rotates back in, letting Jordan go back to play the safety. Gets the goal, and the Lightning are in front here in Game 4.
A familiar spot for the Lightning, but the Express, they showed us that they can answer almost anything that the Lightning do with a goal of their own. As Ponus flips the pitcher, he's got Luke in transition. A great touch there, but it's not enough. Enigma knows how deadly Luke is, so had to commit there anyway. But now a double from the Lightning as Colors able to beat that last defender.
That one stings for the Lightning. Ponus does a great job slowing this down. Both Enigma and Manatee end up on that one. Jordan tries desperately to come off the backboard, can't close down that angle. Not sure what happened on the comms there between Manatee and Enigma, as they both kind of had the same distance to cover, the same angle, albeit from either side of the ball, to try and cut that one off, and might have called each other off at the same time and ended up both missing, and that goes in for the Express.
That ball just kind of perching on top of the Fennec there at midfield, gets to kind of slowly readjust and get his settings. You rarely see that up here in the higher leagues, and there's rarely any space to have it happen. So very thankful there with the Lightning, but nothing really comes of it. His Colors, though, overruns it. Luke has to catch up to it and does. Enigma past one. Colors and Ponus running back. Jordan dunked in front of his own goal there. Ponus pushing the pressure back, but Manatee and the Lightning, they will not be denied. They are starting to get that more aggressive stance at midfield, but they still have that third playing back. They don't want to give up that goal.
I'm fine with that here if you're the Express. You know that you have enough in the tank to get through this game, to get through this with a win. You just need to force the Lightning into making that little bit of a mistake. And the unfortunate thing for them is the play right now isn't really forcing that to happen. The Lightning have been very disciplined when it comes to most of their clearances. That last double commit that opened the goal for Colors notwithstanding. Outside of those opportunities that pretty much come to them, there hasn't been a lot this game that the Express have really been able to put in, although Luke has a lot of time to line that one up. A big aerial goal puts the Express in front.
It was the team bump there. Manatee and Enigma got tangled up on this near post, and Luke. Jay, there have been 2 mistakes, and there are 2 goals on the Express scoreboard. I mean, you cannot mathematically point that any clearer.
Nope. And it's exactly what I was talking about right on the build-up to the goal. If the Lightning are going to give opportunities, the Express have to be clinical with them at this point. They need this game when they need to try and keep that lead atop the Forge Division standings. And the Lightning really not doing a lot in the Storm Division. This is the perfect definition of a banana skin game. This is the type of team that the Express would expect to beat. The fact that this is a lot closer than it was supposed to be on paper, this should be a wake-up call for the Express because nothing comes easy in this league.
It certainly does not, especially in Master League. A lot of these players are very talented and very good at this game. Jordan going for something there. Colors, though, sitting back, getting the save off of Enigma's touch. Onus throwing it towards this sidewall there, and Walt, the only thing he finds is the blue octane of Manatee. Manatee looking. Colors and Luke rotating near post. Luke's all the way in the net, so you got to be careful here. Jordan bouncing down, but not in. Enigma up in time, climbs the ladder and puts it home.
I love the first touch by Manatee because it forces all 3 players on the Express to scramble. Jordan keeps it alive. Unlucky that it doesn't go bar down and in. Enigma just picking that one off, knowing there's still nothing meaningful from the Express coming in the way of a clear. Great goal. Keeps the Lightning in this one.
Tying it back up with just 15 ticks, under 2 minutes left in this game. Onus now putting it on the sidewall here. Jordan up, a nut touch coming through. Colors was getting bullied in the net, but gets the save for his trouble. Luke overzealous. Now Manatee past 2, has to find the touch here and can't. Enigma going near post, but a big time save from Ponus. That beautiful touch in rotation, denying the shot.
With a lot of boost spent by the Lightning, or by the Express, pardon me, to try and get that one clear. It's unfortunate that the Lightning don't have a better midfield presence to kind of hold this one in because there wasn't a lot in that Express clearance. Although Enigma baiting 2 players for the Express, almost 3 in as well. Bonus points gets just enough of that to get that through. It was a big chance for the Lightning to keep the Express hemmed in, and now they have to defend down a player as well as Enigma gets taken out of the play.
He got taken out, but not entirely spawned in time, and ended up spawning on that same side, so the rotation's not really broken. Lightning able to clear this one out, get some space, get some boost maybe as Manatee puts this touch towards the back wall. Sitting back is Colors, the Express. I think they want to hold on to it here for another 5 to 10 seconds and then look to play some offenses. Now it's a dangerous touch. Enigma goes under and in, playing the pinball-esque pinball wizard.
Love this play. Jordan just launches it long to Express in flight, trying to get back. Ponus doesn't read the shot well enough. Enigma adjusts down, gets all of the Fennec behind it, goes under that hit points of Ponus points, drills it off the inside of the post and in. The Lightning strike. It's 3-2 with just over 30 seconds to play.
Well, Jordan now has to find another one here, trying to extend that lead, find that insurance goal, and put this one away. The Express, they are down. They are beaten, but they are not out. They have 23 seconds left. Manatee, crack shot denied by Colors. The Lightning trying to close this one out. Luke rotating home, getting a touch here. Jordan pushes it back. Now that is all 3 Express players in this very tight bubble on their side. They need to find a breakout here. 10 seconds left. Ball is up. Luke, Manatee, and Enigma, a double commit, a dangerous spot to be. Jordan needs to find the touch and does. Ball bouncing down. Ponus up to Luke. Luke flying high. He's got to beat Manatee, but Manatee makes the save. The Lightning push it towards their side. Ponus can't get there, but Colors does. The ball finally finds its way, and the Lightning, they do it, Jay. 3-1, and we still have game 5, so it's going to be very important for these guys to come back and either finish a 4-1 over the Express to take another one back.
A huge team effort out of the Lightning. Full credit to the Express. They tried to make this one as close as they could. It just didn't quite happen for them, as the chances that they gave up to the Lightning were just that much more difficult for the Express to keep away compared to the ones the Lightning gave them. They gave them 2 gilt-edged ones. The Express made them both count, Foof, but it's unfortunate that beyond that, there wasn't anything really there against the Lightning net. It was just a little bit too hard for the Express to score that one. The same thing we kind of saw earlier in this series, especially when you look back to the Neo-Tokyo game 2, where neither team found that way through. The Express have struggled to score, and that should tell you a lot about this Lightning team. It's been really well-structured to counter the play of the Express.
CJ, I know you're kind of a big stats guy. Did you see the one stat that was different there? There was 1 shot missing and 1 assist missing. That is the difference between these two teams. It is literally splitting hairs right now. The Lightning have come to play, and they are putting it on to this Express team. And honestly, I can see them doing it again and making it a 4-1 as we get into game 5, 15 seconds in. No real control here as Luke puts it on a nice dish. They're looking for Colors. Colors bangs it home and gets an early goal.
Great pass by Luke. Just keeps this one long enough to bait in one challenge. Enigma gets stuck near post, doesn't know where that ball's going, and that freezes up both defenders for the Lightning in net. Colors gets up high to get on that pass. No challenge up in the air. Big goal. The Express lead game 5.
Well, a big-time goal there to start off for the Express, and this is what you expected from them all series, to score early and look to put more pressure on. The demo comes through from Colors. Honus throws it up. Luke trying to beat Manatee, but Manatee throws it away, getting a save for their trouble. Express have a play here, but Luke doesn't want to let Jordan get the clear, puts it back, so a dangerous spot to be is Manatee. Throws it off the backboard. Luke in time. Very good read on that backboard, getting that Octane in the way, installing this offensive run out.
Unfortunate for the Lightning, although that one's a giveaway by Luke, looking for someone across midfield. Nobody there except Manatee to hold this in. Hold the phone. Jordan off the double. Tries for the flip reset, but Colors with a good read will keep that away. The Express still lead, but not by much as the Lightning look to strike here outside of the first minute of game 5.
Can you feel it, Jay? It's starting to rumble. You can feel the electricity starting to build here, and there's Jordan with another crack shot. The Lightning are just arcing and finding any way around this net. They don't have a goal to show for it. Luke throwing it on. Jordan has to get a big-time save here. Enigma rolling back to it. Only 15 boosts left in this finish, but that might be enough. The flip reset, but it stalls the ball. Colors runs back underneath, but beat here is Manatee pushing it on, but he does not have a lot of boost, so Ponus rotating that near post side very quickly, very speedy, and shutting that offensive play down.
Well, that slows down just long enough for the Lightning to get back all the way. That flick pass doesn't really amount to anything except a Lightning push. Jordan again up. Manatee's looking for it too long, and Jordan plays it away. Might stay alive through Enigma on the far side as the Express try to get this one clear. They get just enough of that one as this one starts to turn into a bit of a track meet. Foof, the ball is pinging back and forth, opportunity to opportunity. Manatee can't quite find enough of that pass, and Enigma's ball will not really amount to much as Jordan got demoed on the back rotation.
Jordan did get remoed there, but did you see the synchronized backflips there coming up from the Express? They're getting their aerobics in front of the net, you know? Staying loose, keeping those axles warm as Colors wins the 50 here. Gets the demo there from Luke. Jordan misses it here, but Colors didn't think that was going to happen. That was 2 Express players now in the net. Enigma wants to find the touch and does. Running back is Ponus. Ponus points, able to get his bonus points and get that big-time save.
That was really awkward out of the Lightning and the Express. Colors actually took it away from a teammate who was in front of the net lining it up. Might have been screaming in comms to call that one off, and they're really lucky that they don't give up the one in transition. Enigma's shot was on target except for bonus points, just getting enough of the remix on that one. Again, track meet here, Foof, back and forth. This game just flowing back and forth through midfield as neither team wants to give up a chance. Both teams looking for physical play. It'll be Jordan looking for one off the backboard, can't quite find the handle, and Luke takes it away for the moment.
A big-time pick there from both players, Enigma and Luke, the 2 players we said. You can't get a better screenshot than that. Would probably be the title card for this match here in the warm-up prep. But now Jordan throwing it up, looking for Enigma. Enigma can't get there, but Jordan, a very good read, but can't find the way home. Colors waiting for Luke. Luke beats one, picks up the boost, kind of getting his cake and eating it too. The double a commit, but it's another big save from the Lightning. That was all three players there, but it was just enough. The Express still up by one. The Lightning only a minute and a half, ready to break this tie.
Enigma trying to flick that one on the quick breakout. Actually will get a piece of that, but there's not enough Lightning presence to try and do anything with that. Jordan actually misses the boost defensively. This is a big one for Manatee. Has to get it clear, will do so, but the Express do such a good job taking out the trailing player and leaves a lot left to do here. Final minute of Game 5. The Express holding on to this 1-0 lead.
Holding on indeed. Lightning, though, they want to make it a 4-1. They want a very, very big statement series win. I mean, already beating the number one team is going to look good, but if you can do it in a 4-1 fashion and maybe force OT and get some more playing time against these kind of, I'd say, playoff caliber teams, it feels very good. Manatee in the corner here looking for a teammate, but low boosts in a lot of these Lightning cars does not spell well for them. Sitting back is Jordan trying to find some control. Got Colors. Now he's got to beat Luke, trying the same move again, but can't shake two players.
It was a good attempt. Colors actually drops that one away from the Express offense angle. This might be the opening that the Lightning need. It's not quite there. Enigma looking for the fast break. Final 10 seconds looming. Manatee looking for the relay. Won't find it. Where's Jordan? Too far. Has to cover all the ground and no boost. That might just do it here for the Express. 3 seconds to go. Final ticks as that one kept in by bonus points. Enigma won't keep it alive. The Express win Game 5, but the Lightning win the series 3-2.
Number one falls in a 3-2 series. Able to win games, what was it, 3 and 5?
3 and 5.
Odd games were kind of theirs except for game one. It was the punch in the mouth they didn't expect. But no, Lightning come out. They make a statement. They came out. They said, this is what we have to do. This is what we will do. And this is what we're going to do. The Lightning take this series. Unfortunately, can't make it a 4-1, but a heck of a showing from these guys.
It's a big series for both teams. The Express, not the result that they were looking for, but they do keep a pretty respectable proof. A couple of losses were close ones that they might have, gone back a little bit differently, might have seen things go a different way. A 0-0 OT, when you lose one of those, those are the ones you look back on the replay and go, okay, like, what went wrong here? Because it's a game of inches at that point. It was a great series out of the Lightning. They came out to play. They did such a good job pushing the number one team in the Blue Conference to their limit and got their reward for it. They got 3 wins. They could have had 4. They might have even had 5 in a different day. But it was exciting Rocket League, not what you and I expected, but definitely what we hoped for deep down inside, and we got it in spades.
Hey, that's 3 very big wins for the Lightning. I won't say anything about their future, but that is a very important step forward. You want to carry that momentum and start hopefully leaning towards maybe eking in, and if you can get a couple 4-1s, 5-0s maybe, that would look a little bit better on that record there. But then you look at the Express, they are firmly in control. This is only their second series loss, and what is it? 3 losses here, so now they're finally in double digits. They're at 23-12, so still a very, very good record. These guys are still firmly in control of their destiny. It's just lick the wounds, come back, and business as usual next week.
It's a long season. We're halfway through it at this point, and that means there's lots more Rocket League to be played. Speaking of lots more Rocket League to be played, find us again on Twitch next Saturday as week number 7 gets to roll on. 6 o'clock Eastern, MLE Esports GG2 on Twitch, followed up by us on the main channel at 7 o'clock Eastern. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to send you over to a host to see us often in the night. We'll see you back for week 7 live on MLE. Have a good night.